All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning, I am Tanvi Taneja. The headlines. Andhra Pradesh Assembly unanimously passes resolution to abolish State Legislative Council. Campaigning for Delhi Assembly election gains momentum. Several political rallies scheduled for today. Government invites bids to sell 100% stake in debt-laden Air India. World Health Organization increases global risk degree of novel coronavirus from moderate to high. And in Under-19 Cricket World Cup, India to take on Australia in Super League quarterfinal at Potchefstroom in South Africa. The Andhra Pradesh Assembly has unanimously passed a resolution to abolish the State Legislative Council. The resolution will now be sent to the centre for necessary follow-up action. The move came after the YSRC government failed to get two crucial bills on its plans to have three capitals cleared by the opposition TDP-dominated upper house. More from our correspondent.
The decision came after the State Cabinet, headed by Chief Minister Y.S. Jagannath Reddy, approved the draft bill to abolish the upper house of the State Legislature. It's after a wide range of discussion, the House passed the resolution on dissolution of the Council. The Assembly Speaker, Tammineni Sitaram, said that the bill has been passed unanimously with full majority and read the bill in detail. Later, the Speaker adjourned the House indefinitely. Dr. G. Kondalrao, AR News, Vijayawada.
Electioneering is gaining momentum in the national capital as only 10 days are left for campaigning for the assembly polls. Candidates and leaders of political parties are trying their best to woo the voters. Yesterday, Home Minister Amit Shah addressed rallies at Rithala and Janakpuri. BJP President J.P. Nadda addressed 3 rallies. AAP convener and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal held roadshows at Narela, Bhavana and Gandhinagar. Delhi Congress Chief Subhash Chopra held election meetings in different parts of the city. Today, BJP President J.P. Nadda will address 3 rallies in support of party candidates in Harinagar, Tilaknagar and Shalimar Bagh today. Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal will hold roadshows at Karawal Nagar, Gokulpur, Mehrauli, Chhattisgarh and Delhi Cantonment today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the 3rd Global Potato Conclave 2020 at Gandhinagar in Gujarat through video conferencing. The 4-day conclave will provide an opportunity to bring all stakeholders at one common platform. Gujarat is one of the leading producers of potato in the country. Netherlands is the partner country of this conclave. Our correspondent has the details.
This 4-day mega event will have 3 major components. It is a unique event to expose different stakeholders of the country to the frontiers of knowledge and innovations in potato research. About 100 foreign delegates of 14 different countries are expected to participate in this conclave. This conclave is being organized by the Indian Potato Association IPA in collaboration with Indian Council of Agriculture Research ICAR, Central Potato Research Institute Simla and International Potato Center Lima, Peru. Yogesh Pandya, Air News, Ahmedabad.
The Prime Minister will give awards to meritorious cadets in a National Cadet Corps NCC rally at the Cariappa Parade Ground in New Delhi today. He will inspect the Guard of Honour and review the march past by various NCC contingents and will address the gathering. Along with the cultural performance, the NCC cadets will present before the Prime Minister their capabilities in fields such as adventure sports, music and performance arts. The rally is a part of the Republic Day celebrations. Every year, hundreds of NCC cadets come to New Delhi for the Republic Day camp. Last year, Prime Minister, while addressing the NCC rally, had applauded their efforts in the relief and rescue operations during natural disasters.
मैं भारत को जितना ज्यादा जानूं, भारत की हर विविधता को पहचानूं, इसका संस्कार बीज ये एनसीसी के कैंप में सहज रूप से हमारे भीतर बोया जाता है। एनसीसी की पहचान है एकता और अनुशासन। एनसीसी एक मिशन है। एनसीसी ये सिर्फ यूनिफॉर्म और यूनिफॉर्मिटी नहीं, यह सच्चे अर्थ में यूनिटी है।
Home Minister Amit Shah will today chair the 22nd meeting of the Central Zonal Council at Raipur in Chhattisgarh. There are 5 zonal councils in the country which were set up in the year 1957. The Zonal Council is an effective platform for the resolution of interstate disputes as well as irritants between the centre and member states. The Union Home Minister is the chairman of each of these 5 councils. Our correspondent has more.
Central Zonal Council comprises of 4 states, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Uttarakhand and Chhattisgarh. The Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh is the Vice Chairman and host of this meeting. The Chief Ministers of the member states, along with Chief Secretaries and senior officers, will attend the meeting. The meeting of the Central Zonal Council was last held in Lucknow on September 24, 2018. During his day-long visit to Raipur, Union Home Minister Amit Shah will also address BJP leaders and intellectuals in a program to be held at State BJP headquarters in Raipur. Vikalp Shukla, AIR News, Raipur.
In Chhattisgarh, the first phase of the 3-tier panchayat election will be held today. In the first phase, more than 61 lakh voters from 4,847 gram panchayats will exercise their franchise. Votes will be cast for 42,404 posts. 12,572 polling stations have been set up for the first phase of polling. For this, 80,000 polling personnel and 976 sector officers have been deployed. Polling in the Maoist-affected areas will be held from 6:45 to 2 p.m., while in other parts it will be held from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Counting will take place an hour after the vote. The panchayat elections in Chhattisgarh are to be held in 3 phases. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. The government has invited bids to sell its 100% stake in debt-laden Air India. Issuing the preliminary bid document for the strategic disinvestment yesterday, the government set March 17th as the deadline for submitting expression of interest. As part of the strategic disinvestment, Air India would also sell 100% stake in low-cost airline Air India Express and 50% shareholding in joint venture Air India SATF. The management control of the airline would also be transferred to the successful bidder. Briefing media in New Delhi yesterday, Civil Aviation Minister Hardeep Singh Puri said that Air India, along with Air India Express, is a great asset and the successful bidder will continue to use the Air India brand.
Air India, along with Air India Express, is a great asset. They have worldwide bilateral rights and spread over domestic as well as international slots. Aircraft in Air India and Air India Express are one of the youngest fleets. Air India and Air India Express have almost 51% share of the international traffic to and from India, have a combined revenue of rupees 30,632 crores in 2018-19.
People, mostly in the Bodoland Territorial Council areas, welcomed the tripartite peace treaty. Bodo people congratulated each other and distributed sweets after the signing of the treaty. A jubilant crowd started celebration at the Bodofa House yesterday in Kokrajhar district soon after the accord was signed. Reports of celebration at Chirang and Udalguri districts are also coming. However, a section of people opposed the treaty, alleging that it would go against the interest of the non-Bodo people. Yesterday, the historic tripartite agreement was signed between Centre, Assam government and different factions of the National Democratic Front of Bodoland in New Delhi. The accord will provide political, economic, executive and land rights to Bodo tribals and will also safeguard their cultural and linguistic identities. Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has accused the opposition parties of spreading falsehood on the Citizenship Amendment Act. Addressing the pro-CAA rally in Mangaluru yesterday in Karnataka, he said the act does not snatch away the citizenship of any Indian. The Defence Minister said that the government has not made any discrimination in giving citizenship. The Defence Minister pointed out that the government is fulfilling its promises made in the manifesto and extending all the benefits equally among all its citizens. The World Health Organization (WHO) has increased the global risk degree of the novel coronavirus strain 2019 NCOV from moderate to high, citing an error in its previous report. According to the report, the total number of 2019 NCOV confirmed cases globally till Sunday reached 2,014, including 1,985 in China. AIR special correspondent in Beijing reports that World Health Organization chief has arrived in Beijing yesterday to discuss ways of containing the spread of the new coronavirus, as the death toll has reached 106 with around 4,000 people infected so far. Amidst this mounting crisis, the Embassy of India is in talks with China for further steps regarding evacuating Indians in Wuhan. More from our special correspondent.
Indian Embassy is considering all options, which includes evacuation of Indians in Wuhan. It has been urging the Indians in Wuhan to provide all their details so that all the formalities with Chinese authorities may be completed. Hubei has suspended the services for the application of ordinary passports and exit entry permits for Chinese persons. However, special channels will be opened for individuals who have to leave the mainland for urgent regions. China government says it is considering requests from the countries in this regard. Chinese officials say that Wuhan residents have sufficient daily necessity supplies, including meat, eggs, vegetables, and local government has allocated 6,000 taxis and car hailing services to make sure each community has in average 3 vehicles for urgent trips. Amidst all these strict measures, world is now watching as to how WHO reacts as its chief visits China. Anshuman Mishra, Beijing.
Meanwhile, the Uttar Pradesh government has decided to set up isolation wards of 10 beds in each and every district hospital and medical college of the state in view of the possible threat of coronavirus. AIR Lucknow correspondent reports that Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath yesterday held a meeting of health department officials and reviewed the measures to deal with the situation. Passengers with coronavirus symptoms have been advised to restrict their movement and contact 24-hour helpline number 011-239-78046. In Under-19 Cricket World Cup, India will take on Australia in the Super League quarterfinal at the Senvis Park in Potchefstroom, South Africa today. The match will start at 1:30 p.m. In the group stage, India topped Group A with 6 points, while Australia finished second in Group B with 4 points. In Australia Open tennis, the pair of Leander Paes and Latvian player Jelena Ostapenko will face American Bethany Mattek-Sands and Briton Jamie Murray in the second round of the mixed doubles today. Earlier yesterday, Rafael Nadal, Stan Wawrinka, Dominic Thiem and Simona Halep reached the singles quarterfinals in their respective categories. And now for an overview of today's newspapers. It's over to Subhadra Ramachandran.
Thank you, Tanvi. On the disinvestment process of Air India, the Times of India reports, government puts 100% of Air India on sale, will absorb 2/3 of liabilities. The Business Standard highlights Air India's sale gets wings with better deal terms. The Statesman says, a Bodo Accord signed, hope soars for peace in Assam. The Tribune reports that Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla has written to the President of EU, David Sassoli, urging him not to set an unhealthy precedent by holding a debate on a bill passed by a sovereign parliament. The Hindu writes, CAA rules expected to seek proof of religion as mentioned in government records. GST collections for January may hit record 1.15 lakh crore rupees, headlines the Hindustan Times. Reporting on the coronavirus outbreak in China, the Pioneer leads with coronavirus bleeds markets. Indian benchmark lose 1%, oil slips by over 3%, informs the Economic Times. And with that, it's back to you, Tanvi.
Thank you, Subhadra. And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Andhra Pradesh Assembly unanimously passes resolution to abolish State Legislative Council. Campaigning for Delhi Assembly election gains momentum. Several political rallies scheduled for today. Government invites bids to sell 100% stake in debt-laden Air India. World Health Organization increases global risk degree of novel coronavirus from moderate to high. And in Under-19 Cricket World Cup, India to take on Australia in Super League quarterfinal at Potchefstroom in South Africa. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.